Joining us now to comment is Libby Emmons, editor-in-chief of the Post-Millennial. Welcome back.
Thanks so much, No.
Libby, we haven't gotten in touch with those two actors or the two people who were featured in that ad. So we're still trying to find these people. But, you know, if it's true that they are not, as they say in the ad for Harris and Walz, what does this say to the Biden campaign and how they are messaging swing voters in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. And there have been some other reports that people who are showing up for Harris-Walz events are not necessarily who they say they are. There's been reports that Harris and Walz have been paying people to show up at their events. There was an instance where Kamala Harris showed up at a restaurant and it was full of supporters, and it turned out that they had cleared out the restaurant and bussed in a bunch of supporters. So we've seen this kind of thing going on with the campaign for a while. And as you said, I don't know who these people are, and I'm not sure if they really are, new Democrats under Kamala Harris or what. But it is in keeping with the kind of campaign that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have been running, which is one that's all about style and image and appearance and has very little substance to back it up.
Well, let's look at the polls. The polls in Pennsylvania across the board seem to be in flux, let's put it that way. Pennsylvania is tied, according to most polls. Trump did win the state in 2016. Your thoughts on where the polling is at this stage of the election at this time?
The polls have been all over the place. It depends sort of on who's doing the polling, and that's something that has been frustrating as an editor, to look at all of these poll numbers coming out and to determine exactly which ones we should be running with and which numbers are accurate. And it's hard to know. There was the Daily Mail came out with some reporting today based on different modeling that they had that said that Trump was ahead by almost 10 points with the Electoral College. So it's unclear, but there have been a lot of indications in Pennsylvania that perhaps things are leaning Trump's way. A key county, Luzerne County, has more registered Republicans, I think, for the first time ever in their build up to the election here. We've seen Trump do really well in Pennsylvania. He's had a lot of rallies, but they're all out there in PA all the time. The one debate they had was in Philadelphia, and we know that the people of Pennsylvania are taking this pretty seriously. There's also been some reports that there are, a lot more Republicans registered. So we'll see how that plays out. The polling has been difficult, though, I think, since 2016, when they got everything completely wrong. So I trust the voters a lot more than I trust the polls.
Right. No, that's certainly a lesson that we keep teaching ourselves and America every cycle. And every cycle, this time it might be different. Let's look at the polls. Right. And no, you're right on that point. But perhaps the Democrats, are looking at something that's causing them to take these measures, to cause them to be desperate, right? So here's another, I want you to listen to the soundbite. This is a soundbite that comes from another alleged Republican caught in Pennsylvania. This clip went viral, so people were talking about it. But again, there's allegations this is not a real Republican. Listen to this.
Who's the last Republican you supported?
Well, right now it would be Adam Kinzinger, Romney, Liz Cheney.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.